Hi, my name is Alex Ford, and this is my organizational culture assessment. So, have you ever wondered why an organization strives in the category of business that they operate in? Retail is often a category of business that is either fun to work in or not so fun to work in. American Eagle really strives itself on being an inclusive and fun place to work. I chose the organization of American Eagle because I work there and I have firsthand knowledge of daily operations. So in this presentation, first I'll share the three levels of culture. Next, I'll analyze my organization through the Denison model. And finally, the factors that help, hinder, and can be changed in the organization. So now that I've introduced my organization, I will share the three levels of culture with you. The first one is the artifacts, and I found four. So the first one is the usage of language that we have in the store. We use common business language. The second one would be the products that we present to our customers, being t-shirts, pants, jeans, accessories, and shoes. The third one is the clothing that the associates wear. We actually have to wear the clothing that we sell. And then the fourth one is the ritual. So we have a ritual called Partying In, where the associates of the day go and watch a video that was recorded by the opening manager, and the video just gets the associates ready for the upcoming business day. Next on is the espoused values. I also found four. So the first one would be the ideals. And this is driven through the associates having good product knowledge, so they're able to sell to the customers. The second one is the values. So the associates have to really be customer first, and we actually have our selling model based around being customer first. The third one would be the goals. So attaining our goals that were set for that day, whether you're a leadership team member or an associate, attaining those goals and hitting those goals is important. And the fourth espoused value would be performance. So we really put an importance on performing well and working hard in our organization. The next are going to be the basic underlying assumptions. So in our organization, the feel is really important. So our identity comes from our fun and inclusive atmosphere, and that's really driven through the associates and the leadership team. So unless you work there or you shop there, you won't be able to see that it's a fun and inclusive place to work. That's really only able to be seen when you work there. Our cultural DNA is really also driven through our people who work there, through the teamwork, the passion, and the integrity of our team. That really helps us innovate and sell to our customers and make the customers have a really good time in our store. So now that I've gone through the three levels of culture, I can now share the analyzation through the Denison model. So the very first one is the mission, and I have shortened it simply because it's long. So, quote, American Eagle Outfitters Incorporated is committed to investing in and giving back to the communities that contribute to our success. In 1999, we established the American Eagle Outfitters Foundation to maximize the impact of our efforts and formalize our commitment. Through the AE Foundation, we strive to create positive change in areas that are important to both our customers and associates. That includes education, environmental conservation, and young women's health, end quote. And that was retrieved from American Eagle Careers on the Who We Are page. I've also shortened the strategy that goes in correspondence with the mission because it's long as well. So, quote, in order to create a path to consistent long-term profitable growth, American Eagle Outfitters has developed a strategic plan built around the following constructive pillars of success: fortifying core brand, growing in North America, having leading domestic retailer, and having multi-channel business profitable and successfully on a global stage, end quote, also retrieved from American Eagle Careers on the Who We Are page. So next would be the consistency of the organization through the Denison model, and that's really done through the people, integrity, passion, teamwork, and innovation of the organization. We drive that through our associates. Our employees are really company and customer based. The employees reflect the beliefs and values of the organization, and they are very customer focused to create a great store presence in all of the stores. The next part of the Denison model is the involvement of the organization. So our employees are properly trained. They're all involved in the technology and the innovation in the organization. The second being, we also cross-train our employees so that we can increase their knowledge. The third part of the Denison model would be the adaptability. Or the fourth part of the Denison model is adaptability. So this is through our day-to-day transactions in the leadership team. So our adaptability is innovative. We use the same situations and the same opening and closing procedures in all of the stores. The second part of that would be we are extremely customer focused, and we have all-inclusive sizing in our stores, so we give the customers exactly what they want. So now that I've shown the analyzation of the Denison model, I can share the factors that help, hinder, and can be changed in the organization. So the cultural aspects that can aid the organization is our partying in ritual. So that is really important. The second can be continued learning for our heightened success in our organization. The third can be our customer needs. We're able to cater to those, so it's very strong in our organization and it helps our culture. The fourth would be our employees are empowered and they have the abilities to perform their job to the customers very well, and they're able to attain their goals through this as well. The second part of this is the cultural aspects that can hinder the organization. So the lingo that we use can hinder our organization because some people coming in may not know what all those words mean. The second one could be that the leadership's reluctancy to change, even though they are innovative and they're used, the procedures are used company-wide, we can have some displays of attitude from this. The third one is the employees not setting their own goals. We set their goals for them as a leadership team. They don't set their own goals, so they have to hit something that we project for them. The fourth thing that can hinder the organization is not having an in-depth evaluation of employees. So we do evaluate the employees' performance based on how they're hitting their goals by the end of the day, but we don't really have an in-depth procedure for reading that. And then now onto the organization, what the organization can improve in its culture. The first thing can be its lingo. We can roll out a book or an introduction pamphlet maybe that introduces what the lingo and all of the words mean. The second thing that can be improved is the leadership team being more open to change. The third thing that can be improved is gauging our learning and our cross-training through our employees better, so we actually have a knowledge base on what they're gaining and what they have gained through us cross-training them. The fourth thing that can be improved in the organization is letting the employees set their own goals and be accountable for those goals so that they are influenced by themselves to hit those goals that they set for them instead of what we set for them. So now that I've shown you the aspects that can help, hinder, and be changed in the organization, in conclusion, referring back to how well the business in a set business category is doing, you can really see the espoused values through how the organization is prominent in showing themselves. So first I went over the 3 levels of culture, next the Denison model analyzation, and then finally the factors that help, hinder, and can be changed or improved in the organization. Thank you for listening.